how to pick a character. It's something I talk about in every game basically, so I want to review it, and also because too, there's this alpha video that, at the time of this stream, I just put this alpha video out a couple of hours ago about alpha and soul and stuff, and some people came at me for my past character choices, and specifically it was 1.0 Kokonoe, right? If you play BlazBlue, you know exactly what the true Violator, one of the most busted characters that came out. Not the most broken, but one of the most broken characters that came out in BlazBlue, Kokonoe. Let's not call it revisionist history, just like they didn't know all the details of what was up. So I felt like that probably means it's a really good time to go back to my how do I pick characters in fighting games with your boy LordKnight. Woo! Everyone clap. So step number 1, the easiest way to pick a character is actually the most common advice in fighting games, which is you pick the character you like. Ideally aesthetically, right? So you can horny pick like I do, or you can pick a character that you want to hug. Some people legitimately like Mei. Some people like big bodies because either they're big or they want to be big. Whatever reason you play a character like Leo, some people think he's legitimately cool somehow. Whatever reason you have to pick a character based on aesthetics, that's fine. That's a good place to start, right? Honestly, if you are not playing a team fighting game, this is by far the easiest way to pick a character, and you will avoid analysis paralysis, right? Just by doing this. If you do it this way, it will take you legit no more than like as long as it takes for you to look through the character select screen to pick a character. This is how I picked a character in the first fighting game I ever played. Legitimately, it was Melty Blood, right? So this is one of the main ways I did to pick my first character. That's how I picked my main in BlazBlue originally, Lychee, on and on and on. That's how I picked Mitsuru. Okay. And then step number 2 would be to pick a character that has a playstyle that you like. This game is really nice, and they low-key tell you what the character does between like the difficulty star rating, the quick little blurb they have about the character of like, his blood-sucking blade delivers a devastating blow. The noble vampire samurai. One shot. Nagoriyuki, right? That tells you a lot about how he plays. Amelia, blink once and it's over. For real, not a joke. The game gives you plenty of details just on the character select screen. Most games don't do that. And then of course you could go into the actual game and pick like, I wouldn't even go as far as fighting games. I would even go as far as like Smash and like, Tekken, like if they're archetypes, like once someone has an archetype they like, they tend to pick that archetype. So if they like Protag, like just simple Shoto, Ryu Ken style characters, they're probably gonna play Soul. If they like guard points and like general neutral control, they might like Anji. If you like mixed characters, you got Milia and Chip and Ino. If you like command grab characters, you got Soul actually. Mei, you got Potemkin, you have a bunch of options, so you can go based off the play style you like. That's another big thing that you can do. Now is when it starts to get tricky. So you didn't pick a character based off their looks, and you're not really a fan of the play styles available, so you don't really know what to do. So how seriously are you taking this game is going to be a really big question, because if you're not taking this game seriously, and you don't like the character aesthetics in the game, and you don't like the playstyles in the game, why are you playing the game? Like, for real. Is it because your friends play with you? Like, if you're not playing with friends, on top of that, like, seriously, why are you playing the game? If you're playing the game with your friends, or you're playing competitively, you still have options. The next thing you want to do, you probably want to just pick a top tier character and just stop fucking wasting time. Honestly, you really should just do that. If you don't like any of the character playstyle, and you don't like the character looks, you should just pick the number 1 character and just fucking stop thinking. Don't fucking waste your time. Don't be that guy. I've talked to people who play this dance. They do this fucking dance where they're like, well, let's say I like Milia, Leo, Faust, and Chip, right? But then I try them all, and like, while I think they all look nice, I don't like any of their playstyles, and I'm switching around back and forth. You're fucking wasting your time. Pick the best character. Don't fucking waste your time. Even if you don't like the way he looks or like the way he plays, then at least you're winning. Winning is kind of fun. Winning is pretty fun. So at least you got that. If you don't want to do that, then you're really fucking wasting your time, and you need to not play the game, and you need to go do something else, like learn how to draw, or learn another language, or manage your finances better, or fucking anything that's not playing this game that has no characters you like and no playstyles that you like. What the fuck's wrong with you? Okay? as a competitive player, so this is the fourth thing, you will be much more willing to compete in the game for a long time if you're playing a character that you like. But you must also realistically manage your goals as well. For example, if you want to compete and you do not care about results at all, then you literally can just do step 1 and step 2 and you're mostly fine. Step 3 only comes if you care about winning, probably. Me personally, what I like to do is ideally I play a character with an aesthetic I like, right? I actually don't care too much about the playstyle. It might sound pretty weird coming from me. You might be like, oh, okay, you wear Ranoki shirts all the time. I know what that shit means, dog. Oh, okay, you like to set it and forget it, man, blah, 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 right? But I don't always do this thing that Milia does, right? I don't always do it. I have played command grab characters. I have played a couple of normal guys. I played fucking Catalina. She's got no set play. Her set play is jab, right? I played Mitsuru, who I had to turn into a set play character. She's not supposed to be a set play character. I turned her into a set play character. Margaret has no definition. Like, I don't know what actual type of character I can call her. She's like half zoner, half, I don't know what to fucking call her. So I don't always value the playstyle of the character. If you care about results also, then for me, what I like to do is I try to pick a character with an aesthetic that I like, that I believe is strong. I mean, some people are probably serious, where they're like, you're a UI down player, or you're like a this character down player, that character down player, soul down player, whatever, right? Guess what? I don't play any of these fucking characters. I say that because that's really how I feel about the characters. That's the thing that should really stick out to you. That's my real feelings about Soul is that he's overtuned. He's a mid-dispenser that's a little bit too much shit, needs a couple of things toned down, and he's fucking fine. I would like my characters to be my aesthetic and strong. This is the main thing that I have to compromise on, is the strength of the character actually matters. Like, the playstyle for me doesn't matter. I would like to play a character that looks a certain way and has a certain level of strength, so that I can get the results that I'm aiming for. Like, once you enter a tournament, your result does kind of matter. Long term, we're thinking about improvement and like getting better at the overall genre. But of course, as far as actually competing, you know, that's the test. You gotta show up to that. So for me, character strength is pretty important, and it should tell you that, like, if I'm playing something in tournament, that means I believe that the thing that I'm doing is strong.